In this video, I'll review some of your Pokemon. In this video specifically, it is 5 of Lord Shonji's Pokemon. Because he has submitted 5 Pokemon, I will have to do a little bit of a speed review. But overall, I think this should be an interesting video. And we're starting off with Wobbuffet. Best Pokemon, and Wobbuffet is a contradiction. But, hear me out. This Wobbuffet is actually pretty crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, Lord Shonji is a relatively newer player, so not like max rank 60 or anything like this, but somewhere in between. It's a little bit hard to keep track of where everyone is at all times, but just keep that in mind. So, Wobbuffet 2 has been the profile picture. Wobbuffet, one of his favorite Pokemon. Unfortunately for Lord Shonji, Wobbuffet in general has not been particularly favorable in the metagame. So, also, with all the updates to Pokemon Sleep, you can't spell Wobbuffet without buff. We had a good sequence where essentially Wobbuffet was getting a buff every update, and so it is not unthinkable that potentially, hypothetically, there is a case for running Wobbuffet. It's just most don't like it. The main reason is Gardevoir. It's the same typing, so if you have a Gardevoir or a Wobbuffet on Lapis Lakeside, maybe you go with Gardevoir because they also have the same specialty. They're skill specialists. And also, they have the same type of skill, a healer skill. But wait, Gardevoir has the better skill. So unless Wobbuffet gets some significant boosts in the future, I don't foresee it climbing out of that F tier, so keep that in mind. Now, Sir Wobbles has Berry Finding S. It is currently level 31, and it was caught as a Wobbuffet too, so it's got main skill level 1. Oh, that's funny. So, it's got Helping Bonus, so that is pretty crazy. Berry Finding, Helping Bonus, one of the best combos in the game. Now, it's a skill specialist, and you guessed it, it's got skill Trigger S. And that makes this Wobbuffet kind of viable when you look at just the sub skills. It's got Ingredient Finder S here at level 75, and at level 100, it comes through with a Helping Speed M. It's got a Serious Nature, also neutral. Now, we could foresee this being sub-skill seeded potentially. Who would sub-skill seed a Wobbuffet? But actually, Lord Shonji may just be that person. So, we put a sub-skill seed on that skill trigger S, and the overall skill trigger right here is 6.8. That's pretty high. Although, I don't think we really should consider the skill level 100. That's just way too far away. Same with a 75, so we keep it at level 50. Now, 52 minutes, fairly slow. Helping Bonus in the overall profile does not show up. And so the actual speed that Lord Shonji should be looking at is 54 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, Helping Bonus is one that boosts the whole team, and as a skill specialist with a main skill that is supposed to support the whole team, I actually kind of like this. And I mean, I haven't spent the sub-skill seed yet, and if I don't remember incorrectly, you are free to play. And so that is also a thing to consider here, because with it being main skill level 1, it's gonna be a very big waste to try to redeem this despite these sub-skills. So for now, it's a pretty cool mushroom farmer. I see it's ABB, so it's got double mushrooms. Drops 1 mushroom for every 1 in 5 productions. So maybe early on, this kind of makes sense, although if your favorite Pokemon is Wobbuffet, I say you should go for it and just live the dream, especially if you're free to play, not excessively obsessed with min-maxing. Then this could be kind of a funny Pokemon actually, because just imagine a parallel universe. You use a sub-skill seed on it, get it to skill trigger M, and then I don't know how you're supposed to get your hands on 6 main skill seeds and for it not to hurt you elsewhere. but it would be the kind of eyesore to post in the various discords and forums that the amount of laughs you could get out of it could potentially justify it. So we're going to go through the rest of these 4 Pokemon rather quickly. So we have a Togepi, and I wish I had some quick buttons to do a reset on this. I need to figure that out soon. I do have a macro keyboard, so. Egbert is a level 24. It has a calm nature. That is pretty solid. And we have the berry finding yet again. We have the helping bonus yet again. And then we have a skill level up S. That can be useful if you do have a free-to-play account. And so it also has the skill level up M and the ingredient finding. Overall, not bad. I would say this probably could do a bit of damage as a Togekiss at level 25 at Cyan Beach. And also getting that extra skill, I guess, at level 50 could kind of make sense. Overall, Togekiss, probably B tier. If you're free to play, I would probably recommend you more to go towards the berry specialists and not the skill specialists, but not a bad Pokemon. So, next up, we have Ditto. This Ditto I really, really like, even though, presumably, free to play. This Ditto is kind of cracked. Look at this. It's got Ingredient Finder M, Helping Bonus, and a Hasty Nature. It's kind of nice because Ditto kind of hard to level up till at level 60, and so despite the fact you probably would like Ingredients Up Nature, this Ditto has a lot of that stuff just packed. So I'm not going to bother putting in the sub skills past level 50. And so with maybe a couple hours, I would say on the Ditto, maybe you want to put in 500 to get a little bit of inventory. But that is pretty nice. This is an A, B, C Ditto. So it's got Oil, Leak, Tail. With Ingredient Finder M, Helping Bonus, good stack there, and also the XP gains up. Not bad. The next and 4th Pokemon that Lord Shonji has submitted is an Arcanine. I don't mean to totally just dump on your captors. I'm just trying to be very this is the review section or session for how well these play in the metagame. So just, you have to play your playstyle and enjoy the game. So do not let my sad thoughts here influence it. But this is a pretty good girl. Indeed. It's not a good boy. It's a female, apparently. So it's got skill level up M. It seems to have been evolved once. And it has skill level up S, which is nice for especially free to play. It has skill trigger M. Whoa. And then it has ingredient finder M and inventory M. Not going to put those in there, but it has the lonely nature. This, skill rate 666, the demon dog. Wow, that is a good Pokemon. Despite the fact that I would probably put Arcanine in high C tier, low B tier, personally. These are some supreme sub-skills. And at level 25, you'll be looking at level 5. And for that extra helpful, that's pretty solid. Especially if you have a decent Entei, then they can work on the Typhlosion, the Ninetales, and presumably a Quilava potentially. You have those three with Berry Finding. That could be a really, really strong combo. So actually, I do like this Arcanine. So far, I think it is the Pokemon I like the most. However, we saved the juice for last in this video. Have a look at this. I need to reset some of these, and it seems like it's been evolved twice. The current level is 30, and this Venusaur is AAA. It's got Mono Honey, and that is what we like in a lot of these ingredient specialists. To start, it has the mild nature. So already there, knowing it is Mono Honey and mild, you can basically just that is it right there. But wait, there's more. It has Ingredient Finder M, boosting that ingredient rate to a ridiculous 43%. And then we have some inventory. That's amazing. And we have some more inventory, which is decent. Probably won't get to level 75 anytime soon, but look at this. Level 50 has got the ingredient finding S, bringing the final ingredient rate of this Venusaur to 49%. If I was you, I would have this Venusaur on your team all day, every day, because you need to get level 50. That is ridiculous. And presumably at level 60, even as a free to play, you might be able to find enough supporting deserts Pokemon to where you can do damage, because this Venusaur is the type of find that becomes a cornerstone of people's collection, and it's just beautiful. So really hope you take good care of this Venusaur. Make sure it's starred. I see it is nicknamed, it's called Venusaur, which is funny. So yeah, congratulations. They were 5 Pokemon in this video. Went through it rather quickly. How was it only 11 minutes? I feel like I talked about Wobbuffet forever. Anyway, if you would like to have a chance at having your Pokemon reviewed, I'm trying to make a video for all the members who post in the YouTube My Mon section. If you're watching this like 3 years from now, that promise may not hold out, but at least for September 2024, from YouTube member, lifetime access starts at $2 for the Discord. Get a lot of perks, get to keep the access as long as you follow the rules, even if you end the monthly renewal. Leave a like to this video if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Sleep review videos. Thank you for watching.